Hello everyone, it's GlitchNOut, and in today's video, we are in a place that is definitely not the 100 Days Hardcore world, but is still a place that some of you may recognize. That's right, we are back in OneBlock Minecraft. Some of you may know that I have actually done a one episode series on this map before. I didn't actually do that much, but the fact is, we are back here again, and I actually want to try to get a bit more done, as previously we didn't do very much, and that was right when the Quantum SMP was starting, so I didn't actually get a chance to explore the map, and I want to do so in this series. So we're going to start off by breaking this block, and every time we break it, it is going to generate some new text, so this block will regenerate. It is an infinite block, pretty cool. It spawns more than dirt, so we got a wooden log right here. Blocks even improve over time. That's pretty cool, right? So this map is made by IJAMinecraft. Oh, we got a chest with stuff that isn't actually very good. The link to his channel and where you can download the map will be in the description. And as we keep breaking this block, I want to explain a few things. One, this is not going to be a super long series. In fact, it is going to be more of a mini series that I upload in between some of my bigger videos, such as the 100 days videos. And if you want a little bit of a sneak peek teaser, there is actually going to be a new 100 day series coming up very soon. It shouldn't affect the upload schedule of the normal 100 days hardcore series too much, but I thought it would be nice to sprinkle in a few other things just to give us some variety as we say hi to this pig. Hello, buddy. Make sure to stay on the lookout for that because it is going to be pretty awesome. But for now, let's just get started and kind of make a little bit of a dent in the progression of the game. I'm pretty sure if you hit tab, you can actually see the 22 right there next to my name. That is how many blocks we have broken. So if we go ahead, collect the items from this chest and then break the chest, we are on 22 right now. And that should go up to 23, just like that, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and dump all the stuff in the chest. We don't want to lose any of this stuff because it is all very valuable, and as it actually is saying right now, but the pig is in the way. If you fall, your items are gone. Exactly. So to start off, I think I want to make a few tools. We're gonna need a crafting table and a few wooden tools. I would normally only go with a wooden pickaxe, but this time I will probably make the full set simply because we don't have access to stone right now, and having these wooden tools will just speed up the progression a little bit so that we can get those stone tools a bit quicker. I'm also going to make a few slabs so we can actually bridge out a tiny bit in this direction over here because I want there to be a place for my pig to hang out. Right now we don't have anything, but Piggy, don't worry, I will get you a nice little area set up very soon. In fact, we have some dirt, so we might as well kind of just make a little bit of a platform right here, and then maybe even make a fence gate, which is probably a huge waste of resources considering they're very expensive. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and push this pig all the way over. Please don't push me into the void, that would not be very kind of you. There we go. Pig, I have done all that I can for you for now. Hopefully in the future we'll have something better for you, but for now, it's time to get back to breaking this block because I need resources. I hope this thing is going to give me a water bucket or something, maybe, to help me place a block underneath here, because right now I do not have any way of getting below the island to place that block. So, oh, speak of the devil, let's go ahead and put that back in here and place that right there. There we go. And I also maybe want to actually get that water back because that is very valuable and we don't want to lose it. So see, now we have the gravel staying above the ground, and although gravel might not be super useful, it is something that we might need in the future, and there are also a lot of other gravity blocks. What is this chest? I think I might have seen a few of these before. There's lots of heart particles going around, so maybe we're gonna get better loot. Oh yeah, let's go. Lots of wood. Let's go ahead and put that torch right here. I'm going to craft another fence gate because I actually want to make a little bit of a safe area for myself while I'm breaking this block. So let's go out, maybe one more, just like this, and give myself a little bit of a platform here. And we are going to place these right here, and then put our fence gate right there. And now we can basically break the blocks. This torch is actually probably in the way. Did we finish the tutorial phase? Let's go ahead and put that back in here and upgrade in 3, 2, 1. The plains. Okay, enough flowers and trees grow here to last a lifetime. Awesome. I have a few ideas for this series right now, but if you have any ideas or goals that you want me to accomplish during this series, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. I do read all the comments, and some of your ideas may just make it into the series. Biggie! We are getting quite a few crops here, so we have the pumpkin and the melon, which can both be turned into seeds, which is pretty awesome, although I don't know if I can do the pumpkin without a pair of shears, so we might have to get some iron first. Hey, another cow. Hello, how are you doing on this fine day in this endless void with nothing here but my 2 pigs, you, and me? Another animal. Welcome to the world, sheep. Chicken. Hello, egg producer. Oh, you're already going. You are very excited to get over there. Well, I'm not going to stop you. In fact, I'm going to actually help you. And pig, what are you doing? You're living very much on the edge right now. In fact, pig, are you pushing other pig into the void? That would just be so bad. Don't do that. But I think the next logical step would be to expand the platform out a little bit this ways, and then I'm gonna go ahead and create a little bit of a square shape right here with a hollow inside, and I'm going to place my dirt right here, and go ahead and place a sapling right here, and then repeat the step 3 more times so that we can have a little bit of a tree farm, not too much, but just a small area where I can farm a bit of wood to supplement the amount of resources that I'm getting from this block, because I am going to need quite a lot of blocks to build this island. This is, of course, still Skyblock. This is not just, you know, OneBlock. It is OneBlock, but it is also Skyblock. Ignore me. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying myself. It definitely isn't much, but I think for now, this is going to be pretty good for generating a little bit of wood, even if I have managed to somehow make this into a rectangle instead of the square I was originally planning for. Sheep, step away from the edge. Don't do it. You have so much to live for. Good job. I already have 2 pigs, and honestly, it would just be a pain to move this one all the way over there and have a risk of animals escaping, so you know. Where did this pork chop come from? I'm so confused. 2 apples. Yay. Oh, and actually some seeds. I actually ignored that at first, but that is actually very good. We're gonna have to make another, oh my gosh, another platform where we can do a little bit of farming. And honestly, I just love going to F5 mode and seeing the void behind me. It's pretty cool. Just going ahead and setting up a small farm right here so that I can make some renewable food sources. As right now, all I have are the melon slices, which will eventually deplete, and the apples, which are few and far between. I'm not going to eat these pork chops yet. I think maybe if I get hungry enough, but for now, they have a lot more sentimental value than nutritional value. Just a small farm will do for now, so maybe a 5x5 with a water source in the middle. Let's go ahead and put our wheat seeds here, and then go ahead and turn a few of these into the melon plants. Let's go ahead and put the pumpkins right here. We'll have 2 pumpkins and 3 melons, as the melons are a little bit more useful to us right now than the pumpkins are. Second chicken, welcome to your new home in the wonderful 5-star hotel of a dirt platform with minor overcrowding, which we're not going to talk about. I've just realized that if there is a skeleton that spawns right there, it is going to instantly hit me back into the void. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of these slabs and just make a small little guardrail behind me, so that worst case, I can kind of just take the arrows and, you know, move back against this wall and, you know, not die, because not dying is actually pretty cool. That's what I've heard, at least. I don't know. Never tried it. Although it is going to be expensive, I think it is time to invest some of our sticks and logs, in fact, the majority of them, into making a few fences, which we can use to protect our animals from falling into the void, because, you know, these guys, although a little bit of a nuisance, are going to be very helpful in the long run. So if we go ahead and put a little bit of a guardrail around just like this, it doesn't take very long, and although it does use quite a few of our very little resources, it is going to be helpful in the long run when we don't have to worry about finding another chicken or another sheep. Although crafting all of these fences is a little bit sad, seeing all my hard-earned wood logs going to waste. Not to waste, to use. Still does hurt a bit though. Ooh, another chest. More eggs. I have a few eggs in this chest. So let's go ahead on an egg throwing spree. Yep, baby chicken. Let's go. Oh. No. No. What have I done? What have I done? And they were gone. Why did I do that? Well, let's keep throwing. No egg. Ooh, another, I think it's called a benevolent chest. Let's step behind here just in case. Grass block! That is actually so useful. Let's go ahead, come over here, and I think our animals deserve this the most, and it's the biggest area of grass that we have. Yeah, grass block right here. Sheep, oh wait, please don't eat that. Let's go ahead and place a slab over that. Hopefully that makes it so the sheep can't eat that, because I do actually need that grass block very badly. Oh my gosh, okay. Upgrade in 17 seconds. Let's go, finally. Hopefully we can get some stone this time. I never want to chop another oak log with a wooden axe. It is so annoying. The underground. Many a monster roam through dark hollows. That's not ominous at all. But hey, we've got stone now, so honestly, I'm not arguing, and although there is probably going to be some hostile mobs, I have stone, and that's all that matters. It is time to craft our first stone tools of the world. This feels so nice. It's never been, or it's never felt so good to craft stone tools in my life. This is so much quicker though, and honestly, I'm for it. And it's good to see that we're still getting some of the items from the plains as well, so we're not going to run out of wood anytime soon, which is pretty nice. Correction, which is very nice. This is actually a very, very useful creature to have. In fact, it's probably one of the most, if not the most important of all the animals that we have already, because this one, when milked, will give us mushroom stew, which is a very good renewable food source. Go up there. You know you want to. There you go. If we take a few birch planks and go ahead and right click on this mushroom cow, we are going to get mushroom stew, and we can basically do this infinitely. So I can eat this one, then come over, get another one, and it's our new renewable food. Oh my gosh. It's our new renewable food source that we have pretty much forever, as long as this cow doesn't die. In fact, I think it's time to make our first furnace. There we go, 5 charcoal. We actually have a little bit more smelting right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put one of those back in the furnace. It's always good to keep a little bit of extra fuel. And let's go ahead and take some of these sticks and turn them into torches, and then go ahead and dot these around just so that we have some more lighting and mobs don't spawn, because when the mobs spawn, I die, and when I die, things don't go very well. I'm just waiting for something to happen. Some mob is going to speak of the devil. Every time I say something, a mob spawns, and this time it was zombies, which are actually not that big of a deal because of our little safety area. Very, very good choice. And it looks like we have some rabbits. One already jumped into the void, and these guys, they look pretty tempted to do the same. Okay, buddy, do not make the same decision as your friend over there, okay? And then there were none. Whoa. What does this mean? Variety chest. For a variety chest, there is not that much variety. I've actually gotten everything so far. I panicked. What was that? Play a replay of that. Oh my. I just stood there. I just, oh my gosh. This is why I will never survive in hardcore Minecraft. I am going to craft a few slabs and then go around the back here just so that we have a way to escape the creepers next time, as we might not be quite as lucky the next time around when we have a creeper. It does also look like our grass is beginning to spread a little bit, which is very nice, as hopefully we won't have to worry about our 2 sheep eating all of, or eating the 1 remaining grass block in the middle, because now they have a lot more stuff to snack on. Spider, hello. I don't think you can do anything to me because it is daytime. Oh, you just don't even want to do anything. Okay. No arguments here. Another mushroom cow. We already have 2, so you know the drill. Another creeper. And our method has worked. We now have a nice safety platform. Sitting around and use this little trick. Hopefully we can get rid of this disgusting creeper. There we go. Pro Minecraft gameplay. This is why you come to watch on the GlitchNOut channel, for that kind of insane Minecraft gameplay. Yep, insane. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep digging. Once we kind of get a few more days, or maybe even tonight, there's going to be some phantoms, and you know, we don't want phantoms on a Skyblock island. That's like the one thing you never want, because they are basically the killer of a Skyblock. If that makes any sense at all. The spider might be a little bit more aggressive at nighttime. Yep, but that's completely fine. And actually, we might be able to make a bed with the string, I think. If we go ahead and turn these four pieces of string into a piece of white wool and then kill 1 sheep. Very sorry, I apologize. Let's see, we can go ahead and make a bed like this, and I'm going to actually probably put the bed behind in our safety zone over here. So I think we need to expand the platform just a little bit. Yep, just like this, and then we can go ahead and take our first sleep of this series in the void. Let's do it. This is actually a very weird view. Now, I've actually just had the realization that there is something called a composter in the game, and if we go ahead and put some of our produce into the composter, we will get some bone meal, and just like that, 1 bone meal, and then I think we're gonna need 2 actually. I'm not completely sure, but if we go ahead and just do a little bit more bone mealing, put some of our spare stuff in here, we'll have 2 bone meal, just like that. That one almost went into the void, and then we can go ahead and pick this up, put this into here, and then I should be able to bone meal just like that. We actually only needed 1, and if I go ahead and break the kelp right here, we should now have water sources like that, 2 water sources from 1, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and expand over here a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and make our first infinite water source of the world. I do want this thing to look at least a little bit nice, so I'm going to go ahead and use some slabs and trapdoors, as well as some stairs just like this, to make a little bit of a basin for the water to go into, and then go ahead quickly grab this out of here, grab the water source down here, and then put that together, get an infinite water source, and go ahead put that one right there. We now have an infinite water source in the Skyblock world, which I think is pretty good progress considering we started from 1 block, which is right behind me. Can't forget to put the bucket back in the chest. I have made the mistake of falling into the void with a bucket in Skyblock, and let me tell you, it is never a pleasant experience. In memory of all of the animals that I've had to kill, I'm going to put a benevolent gift down, and then go ahead and make a chest specifically for the sentimental meat of the animals that we've been forced to kill. So I'm gonna go ahead, just throw these around like this, each one representing 1 animal that we've had to kill. I don't know if this is exact, but I guess it's kind of a way of showing respect for the animals that we've killed. And for those of you that saying that's ridiculous, they're just mobs in Minecraft world, they are, but they have lots of sentimental value. This is also good practice for my hotkeying skills. So instead of scrolling, I'm trying to press the numbers on my... Whoa, okay. Trying to explain something, creeper. Why you gotta get in the way? Scared? What? No. Okay, somebody please explain to me what just happened, because I'm very confused. Okay, a benevolent gift, which usually means the start of a new stage, so I'm gonna go ahead and check what's in the chest. An empty map, as well as some spruce saplings, so let's go ahead, plop those in the chest, and then see what our island is looking like at the minute. That's actually pretty cool. I like how there's those little shadows underneath each of the kind of platforms, and makes it look a lot better, a lot more 3D than what we have kind of going on right now. But I think this island is going to become a lot cooler in the very near future. But yeah, I think this is actually going to go right next to our sentimental value meat, and I'm going to go ahead and put that map right there, just as a little bit of a safekeeping area, because we all know how secure this chest is. But if we go ahead and break this, yep, new stage in 30 seconds, I'm actually very curious to see what this stage is going to be. I haven't really looked into the different stages. I've kind of seen sneak peeks of different parts of the map, but I have not really taken a look at exactly what the stages are, so let's find out together. 3, 2, 1. Icy Tundra. Winter covers the land with its icy hands. That is a little bit ominous, and we're starting out with a snow block right here. And yeah, I think there's only one thing that I really want to do in this episode. I don't want to go through this too quickly because there is only 10 stages if I can remember correctly, and this is, I think, the third one that we've gone through in this episode, and I do want to make this series last for at least a little while. So I think the last thing we're going to do in this episode is go ahead and make a small starter house right behind me and right behind the sentimental value meat chest. And yeah, I think we're going to need a little bit more resources because we have this much wood, and then our stone supplies are actually pretty good, and I do want to use some of the spruce wood as well. So I think it's just going to be a little bit of grinding to get our island to a place where I'm ready to make a small house. So I think that's kind of what we're going to do. We're just going to sit around, maybe let these trees grow up, and also wait for the farm to grow. So yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of a growing montage, or I guess a growing speed up. And yeah, we're just going to wait for some of the stuff to grow up in the island. After quite a bit of waiting and a good amount of resource collecting, we are now almost ready to build our starter house, and all we need to do is chop down this mega taiga tree or mega spruce tree that we've actually set up right here. I've made a decent sized platform around it because I want to be able to catch the majority of the leaves. This did cost 4 saplings, so I want to make sure that I'm at least getting those 4 saplings back, even though we are making quite a bit from our regular trees as well. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of time chopping down this big tree. I do have 2 stone axes because I know these things run out of durability quite quickly. So now that we're done chopping all of that wood, we can go ahead and deposit all of it into our materials chest. As you can see here, we're going with some very starter materials for the build, and that is because we don't actually have a lot of blocks to build with at the minute. Hopefully that changes in the near future, but for now, these are the blocks we're going to be building with. And instead of kind of going through this in the first person view or as the actual player, we are going to be doing this in the form of a third person time lapse. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I did actually do a community post at one point asking what type of building montage you guys all preferred, and the vast majority of you actually liked the third person time lapses more. So let's go ahead and do one of those, and yeah, enjoy the time lapse. Yes, I know that segue was a little bit rusty, but that's because we haven't actually done a third person time lapse in quite a while. Taking a quick break from the time lapse, a wandering trader has actually spawned, and what do you have for us? Nothing really good, and although some of this may be useful for, you know, late game, I don't have any emeralds at the moment, so you are kind of useless, which means that I need to do the old thing. So let's go ahead and get a boat. To be completely honest, I have exactly, or, oh my, oh, okay, he's underneath. Well, I have to say, sayonara. I don't care about the wasted dirt. But yeah, it's been going good knowing you. Have a fun trip down to the void. I dislike you very much. Now, with that distraction out of the way, let's get back to this time lapse. I hope you all enjoyed the time lapse. The build didn't take too long to make, and as we harvest these crops, I'm going to go ahead and look over, and that is what we have. You can actually see I did put pressure plates on top of the slabs and full blocks of the build, or more specifically the roof, so that we didn't get mob spawns during the night. And that's because we are in Skyblock, and in Skyblock the mob spawns are absolutely crazy. So if you have any spawning space, tons of mobs are going to spawn. And honestly, look at me, I don't even have full stone tools at this point, no armor. I am not ready to take on an army of mobs on that bridge in the middle of the night. And you'll also probably notice that there is not much of a dirt platform right here. I actually outlined the whole thing in wood and then started filling it in, only to realize that I actually do not have nearly enough dirt at the moment to actually make this platform. So I ended up having to make a smaller one that would fit the build, and luckily we did have enough dirt to make that platform. We don't have an interior yet. I'm hoping to do that maybe in between episodes or at the beginning of next episode. But for now, I think this is probably going to be where I wrap up the episode. In fact, it definitely is going to be where I wrap up the episode. So if you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and subscribing. But other than that, this has been GlitchNOut. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, and I can't forget to harvest the carrots. I still need to feed my non-existent bunnies.